Winnie, my crush, can come in and we're going to do just a really quick tour of the inside. We start with the bathroom. Okay, so this is the shower. Turn it on. Make sure when you shut the shower door that you use both hands and it locks. Oh, this little knob up here, if you want to lather and turn the water off so you're not wasting water. Hot water, cold water, skylight, door, locks. Okay, this is some extra storage where you would put your goodies. There are 2 hooks here for jewelry or hand towels, rug. Make sure you use it so that the water doesn't get all over the floor. And then we have towels, soap, washcloths. There's a trash can over there for toilet paper. Yes, so if you are a woman and you're going to do wiping number 1, you can just toss it in there so that the tank doesn't fill with toilet paper and stick to the sides. The flusher is right here on the side. If you are going to do a number 2, this is a nice way to start this video. If you're going to do a number 2, you should dump a bunch of water in there so that it has more water to go down. And then in the cabinet is some toilet paper that is only for RVs, Kleenex. The light switch is down here and up there. So that black switch needs to be on the on position for this one to work. The fan is right there, it's labeled. You just flip it. No, you don't open it. Well, you can open it if you want, but if you just want the fan going, you would just hit that switch. I use a stopper to keep the door open if I want it open. If I don't want it open, then obviously I just kick it inside. There's a hook up here for towels. And we're going to move to the closet. I call this a closet because there are cubbies for socks, underwear, there's hangers, trash can. The trash goes in here and the trash goes around the edge. You can also, if you want to stake it outside, you can stake it outside. But I would leave it outside for animal purposes. But okay, so this is, I call this pantry and extra storage. If you want to put like dry popcorn cans, whatever you want, breads, chips in there. We'll go over to the bunk beds. There's a light here. This is an emergency window exit. The handle is kind of between the mattress, but that way if you need to get out. There's a light there. There's a light here, and this one actually removes, and you can take it outside if you want. There's a light down there. And both beds have been made to where the head is that way. I've heard that most kids like it that way. Okay, this is the dining room area. We've got things labeled so it's easy. These are glasses. This is mugs. And we're washing those little wine glasses. Okay, this light, no one seems to be able to find this light. It's right here. I put a little sticker that says here. This is your laundry bag, so when you are packing up to leave, if you could strip the beds that you use and put your laundry in that bag, that would be great. This is your slide. It'll come out. There's also an outlet down here. It's down there, trust me. Okay, so this is your refrigerator. If you push this, you can open it. Sometimes they'll close and sometimes they won't. You need to hear that click, otherwise they're not engaged, and then you'll start warming everything up. So see, that's not engaged. Okay, then this is your just standard little microwave, lights, fan, top to your stove. If you need to clean it, you can take this out, put it back. So you'll turn on the burner to light and then hit spark. You'll have to make sure your propane is on outside. We'll go over that. And then this is the fuses. You won't need to be in there, but if for some reason something goes out and you'll need a fuse, I'll let you know where they are in the Winnie and you can replace it. This is a CO2 detector. Dish pad. These come off. They are not cutting boards. This is your dish rack. It looks kind of funny, but it's actually really good. Let's just go on here like that. This up here, you've got all your knives, olive oil, coffee filter, salt, pepper, sugar, lighter. These plates do not go in the microwave because they release chemicals. They're melamine or something like that. These are napkins. There's a platter and a bowl. Okay. Down here for drawers, we've got at the very bottom, we've got a microwavable bowls. There's a strainer, some other bowls, utensils, silverware, bottle opener, measuring cups, wine opener. Okay, and under these cushions there is extra storage. You probably won't need it. It's also very complicated to kind of get all of this out, just to take that off to put storage in there if you need it. That's where it is. Okay, now we're going to move over to the TV. This is the TV hidden under here, yes. Controllers over here, stereo here. In our manual, it'll explain how to turn on the TV, work the TV, do DVDs. The main thing you need to know is that speaker B is outside so that you don't disturb your neighbors when you go to bed and have music playing. This under here will be games, little bitty broom. There's a big broom that we keep under the master bed so that you can actually do a big sweep if you need to. In here are extra cords. There's an auxiliary cord, fly swatter, all of these items, scissors, first aid kit, fire retardant blanket, wipes. Oh yeah. Okay, this is a pen for moving the TV and spinning it around. So that you can watch it in the bedroom. The pin should be attached to this chain, but it is not, so please don't lose it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into here. These are the little sliding doors. You want, there's a little hole here and a little connector there. Use 2 fingers and snap it into place so you have a little extra privacy from the kids or whatever. Okay, in here you have a skylight, 2 lights, dome lights, and you have a drawer here with a outlet. There's a window here, which is difficult to open. Working on that. There's extra storage. This storage goes all the way across, totally open, so if you put something in there, make sure you look really hard when you're leaving because it'll slide around. On the other side, you have just a regular little closet area that has some hangers in it, but it's not very big, so you'll want to use the other one usually. But you can throw shoes and things in there if you want. Let's see. Oops. Okay, this is your emergency exit window. If you need to get out, you would pull this off and it opens all the way. Okay, this right here we keep inside if you request it. It's a cornhole game. It's pretty big and it's pretty heavy, but we keep it inside the Winnie, and we'll take it out if you're not interested. Okay, now we're going to head over to the door opening where we have another outlet. We have pots, pans, baking sheet, cutting board. We have a pitcher and foil, baggies, things you'll need for cooking. Up here, this is where you put your keys so you don't lose them. And this is pretty important. So you're gonna have your awning and your power slide. They need to be off. when you're traveling, when you come in, you'll turn them on. The slide is this. Okay, and now you can see the outlet down there when you slide it out. Otherwise, you don't see it. Okay, and then the awning, this is in and out. Make sure you don't run the engine on it, the motor on it, when it's done. So stop it, before it goes. So for the awning, it's really, really important. This is about anywhere from $300 to $600 for an awning, so you don't want to mess this up. You want to make sure that you bring it in if it's raining. You want to bring it in if it's misting. You want to bring it in at night when you go to bed. If the winds are over 10 miles an hour, bring it in. All of this, these are lights. This is the light for outside, the porch light. These are the water heater switches. You're not going to use this water pump one. You may use the propane one, but most of the time you're going to want to use electric, because if you use the propane one, you're going to run out of propane at some point and have to refill them. So I would stick with electric. Key thing to know is that when you get everything set up and plugged in, you're not going to just turn this on. You're going to wait until when you run the hot water that there's actually water running out of the faucet. So when you come down here, when you get everything hooked up outside, you're going to turn the water to hot and you're going to turn it on. And when you hear air coming out going pop, 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 then you have water, then you can turn this switch on, because you want the water heater to have water in it before you turn on the electric button. All right. This is the door. It's Moody. We're just gonna call it Moody. You wanna use two hands. You're gonna have two hands to shut this door. So you're gonna put one hand here, which is a solid piece, and then you're gonna use this. When you pull it forward, you'll let go. But you'll need two hands. This is your lock. So at night, if you want to lock, you would close it and lock the door. Now no one can get in. Okay, great. Now, if you want to separate the door from, there we go. And the door actually connects to the Winnie. But this is kind of fun, if you want some fresh air. You can close this. If you don't want bugs, you close that. If you want to pass some food or a drink to somebody, you put it through there. To close the screen against the door, you're just going to push it. And if you want to attach the door and keep it open for any reason, you'll just put that little guy in there. This is your handle for getting in and out of the Winnie. You lift it up and turn it and engage it. You want to do the stairs, hold up, lift up, and take them down. You'll always want to close up the stairs before getting on the roof.